Hi guys, we are in front of Sheila Kuehl, Los Angeles County Supervisor house. She's the one.
The reverse is good too.
Turn it around. Gotcha. Thanks, man. Why are you guys here?
Isn't it obvious?
I mean, yeah, but...
Well, we want to reverse all these crazy lockdowns. These guys are a bunch of hypocrites. I mean, are you filming?
Yeah. Is that all right?
Yeah, but please tell someone if you're filming.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was obvious. I apologize.
I'll keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, we're sick of these lockdowns. You're a bunch of hypocrites. They say lockdown, and then Gavin Newsom and Sheila Kuehl, they go out to these restaurants and, you know, look at me, look at me. No. Why are you locking down anyway? You're just trying to screw the small business, pave the way for the big corporations. Yeah, all their profits are doubled, tripled. They're making the way, paving the way for the Great Reset. They think we're all stupid, right? And the COVID numbers are absolute joke. The numbers are just, so many people testing positive, they don't have anything. Half the positives aren't even anything. So it's like, that's what we hear. We're like, nah, enough's enough.
Gotcha.
Stop kidding us.
All businesses and closing schools, and you're probably in support of all that, eh?
You know, after all this, I'll talk about my personal opinion, but I'm just here to do a job.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Just a job, just like the Nazis.
Where's the evidence? Take your away, please.
Where's the evidence?
Evidence of what?
Evidence of what?
You said
Why is she locking down the restaurant? Why? To destroy America and American life. This is the evidence.
That's not evidence.
Yes, it is.
You have a check.
It is.
You have
She believes in virus.
COVID is being
Why she
transmitted
goes
by
to restaurant and eats in
Where's
the
the evidence? Yes,
restaurant?
the health
That
director
COVID is
just said.
transmitted by
Yeah, that's why they're shutting down all the restaurants because
What
it's
COVID?
so
There is no
dangerous.
COVID's being
The whole
transmitted by
COVID is
people.
bullshit.
You're not covering your nose and your mouth
None of
open.
us don't work.
This is all public for so long and
You
we
have
did
to
not
shout.
get one. Okay? Just get lost, communists.
No, you
You're
can't
a
have a
communist, you're not a doctor. You are a stupid doctor. If you're a doctor and you're wearing mask and fresh air.
But you have no evidence for
Stupid
anything.
You
doctor.
have no evidence for anything you say.
You are a stupid doctor.
Things you have no knowledge of.
Exactly.
You're rude. You're a rude, prejudiced person.
I'm
But
sorry
he
you feel
has
that
to be
way.
away. and he has to wear
You're
masks
sorry.
if
You're not sorry.
filming.
That's a bunch of
You gotta
bullshit.
step back a little bit because it's beyond 6 feet when you start to shout.
Listen, I don't have any illness. I cannot make anyone sick. Except your mind.
We need to reverse engineer this.
Your head. You need to go
I
and
cannot-
get
I said
out.
Anthony Fauci works for the NIH. He funded the Wuhan lab in 2017,
That's exactly right.
$3.7 million.
That's exactly right.
And you said that's not right.
No, you didn't say that.
Yes, I did, man. Come on.
That's not exactly what you
Okay,
said.
then what did I say then?
You're right off.
Okay.
Instant off the table. She could speak with. I was speaking with her until he came.
What were you talking about?
About the virus and about.
She's listening here and no
Well, I was going to ask her about the U.S. government. She said the U.S. government didn't do enough. You know what the problem is? She doesn't understand what the government has done for her. Like so many people, if she realizes that she's not going to convince a person of her point of view, regardless of the reason, regardless of the facts, she walks away. All right? I had a reasonable conversation for a time, but it didn't last, and that's a problem.
Some people do, that's unfortunate, but the percent is so low.
So
I know, I'm
what?
sorry.
People die from cold. People, they put their wisdom teeth and die. So what? People die every day.
People die of the flu every year, bud.
It's daytime. It's no police said don't go there.
Police came. You weren't here when the police came. Then go over there.
No.
Experience. Go by experience. Just find out where you're at.
What are you? Hey, just one thing. I just want to show you something. And obviously, you've got to say your thing, whatever.
Sheila!
Cops explicitly said, maybe you're right, but I just want to show you.
Were you born and raised in this country?
He went. You can
Are
tell-
you an American?
You can tell.
Are you an
not.
American? You know how this country came about? This country was born in war and revolution. It started with shooting. And the shooting didn't start with us, it started with the British. All right? Because they tried to take away liberties of the people. And they said, no. And they said, don't forget that.
Are you just saying that we should go in front of the house?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I hear you.
You have a right to stand there. You may not trespass, but you may stand on that sidewalk.
She voted to lock down LA, but she's a hypocrite.
I don't know anybody who I mean, they
My
told her she has
uncle was in
COVID.
hospital for 2 weeks in ICU.
So what? Every year people get sick.
Okay, let him speak. I'll let you speak. Right?
Yeah.
My uncle, who was on ICU and respirator for 2 weeks in England, had COVID, not flu. Flu killed 22,000 people last year. COVID's killed, what, 246?
That's
So
not
far,
true. That's not true.
Well, actually,
People died of cancer. They said they had COVID,
Right,
so
but
they
there's
can get
something.
money from insurance.
I understand.
That's
that,
not
but
true.
Jesus Christ,
240
you
people
cannot have
did
a
not die
dialogue,
here.
can you? You cannot have a dialogue.
It's not true.
Okay, so I agree with you that a lot of the time they're misdiagnosing people that don't have COVID because they get money for the hospital.
Yes.
I understand it. But there's something called the abnormal death rate, which is what the death rate would normally be calculated generally in average. And right now, this year, hold on 1 second,
yes,
please.
Yes.
Last year, or this year actually, it's over 300,000 more than what would be expected.
Nothing compared to what it was. So, I mean, when you look at the numbers, the number of cases and everyone recovering does not support a lockdown. And then you have the deaths of suicides and devastation of people starving to death. So that's what we haven't seen the effects of the last 9 months.
There's no government working on the car. And I'd like to know who that man is as well. Please tell me. They're refusing to identify themselves. They have no authority here as far as I can understand. All right? You're being silent. You're silent. Please tell me under what authority you have to give directions to any free citizens of this country. What the fuck? You're a mafioso. Wow. Can you deny that? Hey, of course. Who are you? Sir, who are you? All right, what's your name?
The same day, guys.
I would like to I do not know who you are. I do not know. No, that's not. Say that again. Say it again. Why? That is against the law that's against the Constitution of the United States of America. The people have a right. Look, the Brown Act says we have a right to be part of meetings for the Republic. That's right. That means if she's conducting a public meeting in her house, we have a right to be there in her house. You understand that?
The meeting is not being conducted.
Where is it being conducted?
Zoom call.
That means it's being conducted in her house. So she's in her house. Please identify yourself. Please identify
County Sheriff.
Please identify yourself.
No, but LA County Sheriffs don't have to take
You have no
orders
right.
from mayors or the president or the governor.
Direct private citizens. You have no right.
But the LA County Sheriff has to. They have to abide by the Constitution.
You see that? He's not
LA
identifying
County. Somebody says the LA County Sheriff.
He did not identify himself. How do I know you're not the sheriff? If he is a sworn peace officer, you have not provided any evidence that you're a sworn peace officer.
Our Second Amendment, our Third Amendment.
Can you recite to me the oath that you took? If you indeed take an oath of office,
Well, they have to.
please recite to me right now.
They have to.
See, he's ignoring me because he doesn't know.
He just doesn't want any conflicts.
Yeah, no, he doesn't want. What he doesn't want is he does not want you to be free. He wants you to follow his orders, which are unlawful.
I mean, do you want communism?
She made the room and she went to restaurant. She had no mask inside. The day that she made the room locked down.
What's going on?
There is no why to believe. You are getting sick wearing that mask.
That's not why I'm here. So,
I don't care.
okay, well, let me just address the issue of why I'm here. So, you guys, we're getting notifications that you guys are going up to the door. So you can be out here as long as you want to be out here. You can protest for as long as you want to protest, but you can't be going on the property.
Well, I have a right to that. Look,
there's a municipal code. I understand that someone's already out here and advised you of the municipal code, but they're already out here. Okay, so
and I was shown on his cell phone the actual text, right?
Okay.
And I told him, I told the sheriff's representative,
okay,
that provision is not constitutional. Now you swore an oath to uphold the Constitution of the United States and the State Constitution. And those documents do not countenance restricting anybody from peaceably assembling in a public place, harming no one,
from petitioning the government. And the government official lives in that house, conducting government business in that house. We have a right to knock on her door and speak with her if she chooses to open her door.
Oh, it's gonna be 50 feet.
Yes.
Watch out!
Hey Sheila, come out! We want to talk to you! We are peaceful, we are not like BLM and Antifa that you hire to burn down the city!
It's not about the virus! It's not about virus, it's about shutting down small businesses! Benefit large corporations!
Open up LA! Open up LA!
Open up LA! Open up LA! Open up LA! Open up LA!